Hi Aquarius. So this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot, and this is going to be from mid-September to the end of September reading. And what I'm going to do is pull 4 or 5 just regular tarot cards to kind of give me an idea of what the energy for this second half is. And depending on whether it has to do with career or your love life or whatever, then I'll pull various oracle cards to kind of clarify what's going on. And I've got a couple of decks. I've got a mixed emotions deck that I have been using. And so anyway, again, this is for Aquarius. And there's one. Okay, so the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles so far. I just did the Leo reading. They didn't have anything to do with career or romance, but broken appliances was money going out the window or broken appliances coming up strong. So it was interesting. That was very super focused. That one. And this is supposed to be a general reading, but when it gets that super focused, I highly doubt it's very general. It's going to be for a specific group of people. Let's take that one. And let's do one more and see. And that one. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. So we have the 4 of Cups. To me, this looks like a good card of things are overflowing. He's laying there. They're pouring stuff on him. He looks happy. He looks restful. He looks to be enjoying his time. So at this point, you guys have some good emotions. You're happy. It looks like that part is going to be okay. You've got an 8 of Pentacles. You've been working hard. The cup's starting to get fuller, and your money's getting good. So that's always a good thing, and that could be why your emotions are so peaceful, is because you're like, things are coming in, flow is good. 3 of Wands. Okay, so this was in the reverse position. If it was in the upright, it would be just kind of like stuck in a stuck position, or not much going on. But since it was in the reverse position, I'm thinking that maybe some mental anguish or mental stuff that was going on, you finally released. You made a decision, you're moving on, and you're looking forward to wherever it's taking you. And you're heading for the 10 of Pentacles, which is a really, I think it kind of feels like some of you are getting ready to start a new job, but you haven't started it yet because it was in the reverse position. And this one is a 9 of Cups. So by the end of the month, you will have started that job, and you're going to have everything kind of under wraps and know what you're doing, and just even better emotionally. So everything about this one feels like it has to do with career. It doesn't feel like there's any love stuff going on here at this point in time. So if we're talking, let's do the mixed emotions card and see. I mean, right now it feels like all your emotions are good, but, and oddly enough, this feels, okay, emotions are good when it comes to work. But when it comes to your dating life, and maybe that's why nothing in the dating stuff came out, or I didn't get any feelings of any dating, you're feeling very lonely and discouraged in your dating life. Work is good. Dating and love, not so good. And that That's never fun. You know, you guys kind of want everything to be good at the same time. I mean, if you're like me, it's like there's always something that's good and there's always something that's out of balance. And it's just, I'm a Libra. So I am constantly trying to get balance in my life. And when I feel out of balance, I am like really not good. Okay, the next card that came up was shy. Well, if you're shy and not letting people know that you're available, that could be one of the reasons why you're still single. And for those of you that saw the cute guy at the grocery store last week and didn't say anything, you're beating yourself up about that. I've done that before. We've all done that before. So be compassionate on yourself. You know, it's like, I think you're being a little hard on yourself right now about your love life. Because all of these cards feel like it's all coming up about love life. And you feel well, there's two. Unfulfilled and powerless. Wow. And there's a lot of other cards in there that happy and encouraged, and none of those came out. So you're feeling unfulfilled, dissatisfied, incomplete, and purposeless, and powerless, paralyzed, ineffective, and weak. This does not feel like it has anything to do with your work. Like I said, that whole top row felt like it had to do with work, your emotions, as far as your money's good, your money's coming in, pentacles are good. But when it comes to your love life, you're feeling lonely and discouraged and shy and unfulfilled and powerless. And you are like really, really beating yourself up about that whole thing. And your self-esteem has taken a hit. And it might be because, you know, last month maybe somebody broke up with you or something. And that's why you're feeling so down in the dumps when it comes to your love life. And that kind of stuff radiates. So it just perpetuates. If you are not in a good place when it comes to your love life, it's like you have a big sign on your forehead. When I was I've never been married. When I was in my early 30s was when I was finally like, I'm ready to meet somebody. I finally got to the point where I felt like I was financially kind of settled, and I started out actively looking to meet somebody. And I scared them off faster than I could say boo. And I still joke and say I felt like I had a big stamp on my forehead that said I was looking for a man, and they could all see that. That could also be part of, if you got dumped last month, you're feeling bad about yourself, and it can, you know, you feel like you've been kicked in the gut. I totally understand how you get that way. And the only thing that I can say advice-wise is the busier you keep yourself, the better it is. If you've got friends that you can spend time with right now that can keep you from going in that funk, because once you go down that road of, oh, poor me, nobody wants me, blah, 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 you can start spiraling out of control, and it's not going to get any better whatsoever. So you have got to consciously work on your vibrations and your self-confidence. And I'm going to suggest going for a walk. I don't know how any of you guys feel like about the tanning bed, but you know, sometimes when I need to pick me up, I can go to the tanning bed, and a little color in me makes me feel better about myself. If you haven't been eating right, that can make you feel kind of ick. And if you've just broken up with somebody, you probably aren't eating right, because if you were like me, you would, you were really good at eating your feelings. You guys probably don't know this, but I've lost 70 pounds since May of last year. May a year ago, and I was really, really good at eating my feelings, you know. So when I came home on a Friday night, I ate, and when I was tired, I ate. When I was bored, I ate. When I was sad, I ate, you know. So food was my boyfriend and my companion for a long, long time, and So I can totally see how you guys would be even perpetuating that more by, carbs tend to make you feel good at that moment. It's kind of a boost of endorphins or whatever. So when you eat that, half a bag of potato chips or whatever, you have that immediate rush of I feel better, and then the next morning you feel like shit. Don't do that. You're making things worse. And you know that. I don't have to tell you that. You know exactly what's going on. So sometimes you just need a third-party verification, and that's what I am. You don't want to listen to your mom or your sister, but you might listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. I have been there. Let's do some Work Your Light cards and see what... I need a drink. Hang on. Let's see what your angels and your guides and your past loved ones or your higher self or whatever your oversoul has to say. Any advice that they may give you as far as, I have a feeling anything they tell you is going to do with the negative emotions that you are having with your, kind of feeling down in the dumps. There's also a lot of strange energies in the air, so my God, it rained here last weekend, all weekend long. I mean, I literally was in a funk so bad I couldn't even see straight. And I haven't been like that in a long time, so I don't think it had anything to do with what I was eating. It may have. I think it just had to do with I picked up on some negative energy somewhere, and it has taken several days to shake it off. So thank God that's almost gone. I'm going to take all of these, actually. All right. Man to Can. Okay, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. That's this card. I feel like that's the belonging is the key word there, is you miss belonging. And when you're in a relationship, you feel like you belong to somebody. And when you're disconnected from that person, that belonging goes away. So that's why finding your friends, going and getting with your soul tribe or your girlfriends and having them help you through this is probably very, very important right now. How are we doing on time? 12 minutes. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? This might be a good time to start. A lot of people are starting to work on their purpose in life. And, maybe your work isn't your purpose in life. Maybe you have a hobby that's more of your purpose in life, or maybe you're into like energy healing or crystals, or I don't know. I can't, there's 100 things out there that could be part of your life's purpose. And if you're not dating anybody right now, maybe it's time to start looking into that more. Maybe that's why the universe released you from that person, so you would have time to start working on what you actually came down here to do. Perhaps. I get that message a lot myself. It's like sometimes I get too wrapped up in my dude, and then we get into it, and it's like the universe going, you know what? You're spending too much time thinking about him. Get your ass back doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is helping people through this ascension process. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You're going to have to work on this one. This one is not going to come automatically. It's like you're 50-50. It's like work vibration is good, but when you get home by yourself, it's bad. So you're going to have to really work to keep your vibration up. But you know what? It's just a matter of time. In transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, and you are deep healing. Again, that has to do with the ascension process and all of the energies that are going on. I don't know if I mentioned this in this one or not. I know I did the last one. Aluna Ash, love her. Watch her on YouTube all the time. And she's kind of the person I go to for the energy report of the day. So I know what's going on. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. I would love it if you would like or subscribe or comment. Let me know if this makes any sense to you whatsoever. And I feel like I need to do one more set of cards. I'm not done yet. They're going, you're not done, you're not done. All right, we're going to do these. Okay, fine, we'll do these. These are angel cards, so there's something else coming. Some sort of advice that needs to be said. And this is coming from someone specific or for someone specific. So there's somebody that's going to watch this that this message is for. I just don't know who it is. But for some reason the word Jan is coming to me. Okay. I feel like I'm getting ready to do a past life reading or something, and they're like sending me messages. I'm like, I'm not a medium, but today I feel like I am. All right. Okay. Jan? Okay, there's 2 cards. Let's see what they say. Fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. That goes along with work. Work is good. You like your work. But you're spending a lot of time indoors. So it sounds like they're giving you advice to make sure you get out in some fresh air because you're possibly spending way too much time indoors. The next one says, new partner, a chance meeting is no mistake. Okay, so this is good. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Well, see, isn't that nice? We just discussed how lonely and sad and blue you were feeling because you didn't have a partner in your life, and they just told you you've got a new one coming. So I don't know how much more clear that could be. And I don't feel like I need to do any more cards than that. I mean, I feel like that was the message. Get out in the fresh air. Quit spending so much time at work. Maybe out in the fresh air is where you're going to meet your new partner at. Who knows? But it looks like you better have your makeup on and look good for the next couple of weeks because you want to look good when you meet this person, right? Anyway, jojoleanne, jojoleanne @gmail.com is my email if you want to email me for a reading. And I will see you guys in October. Thanks.